Bishop e7 is a bit too slow. Not in time, but in development. Now I can put my knight on e4, knight e4, knight e4, wants to push g5, knight e4 if ticked can also get to g5, or rook e8 is also a good move because I'm provoking g5. Now knight e4 is not possible, maybe I should have played it earlier. Okay, how do I activate this bishop? What could be my plan? Maybe bishop d6 and knight e4, or bishop e6 and c5. Uh, both seems good. Maybe let him play. Let him push g5. We'll come back. We can also jump to this square. No, we cannot. Sorry, it's hanging. Takes. Knight e4, knight takes e4, bishop takes, pawn takes, and nothing. Now we are threatening this g5 on. Okay. Now we can push c5. This is defended. He cannot push h5. He cannot push g6. g6 we simply take. But then h5 can come. Pawn takes, bishop takes. What about knight c6? Okay, it takes now. Now I take with the knight. Bishop takes, and I do have the control of the square. Now I want to push b5 basically. I push e5, or can I push d4? If I push d4, I also have, let's say d4, he goes d4, nothing happens, right? Bishop g4 here, but then this move, bishop g, bishop g4, he cannot play f3. I go bishop e3, bishop g4, rook e1, bishop g4, rook e1, stuff. So g4 is also one more threat kind of. We can try, but let's play simple first. He does have the attack now that he has castled long. So yeah, I told you he does have the attack. I have to push something, right? Before he gets h6. Because this move is too slow. Now, I've realized that this move is too slow. But what can I do? G6 takes and takes. Bishop G4. Rook moves. Okay, Bishop E. Here equals. Oh, this is difficult. H6 here versus I don't know. G6. I take. G6 is the main problem. What about knight e5? Also don't have the time. Takes. Uh, can give check. Pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Maybe I have this one or this. No, this one work. Pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. I just don't know. Which pawn is more important? Or this move? He defends. This move also creates space for rook move. Rather than taking with this pawn with the bishop, we take with the rook. Can I go rook b8? Rook b8, what happens? I have to move. Okay. He is not forking and now I attack his rook. What is my threat? Rook c2 is threat. Rook takes here. Oh, checkmate! I thought he had this. Okay. I thought he had some squares, but he didn't. Let's analyze this game. Yeah, exchange French and here the best move is knight f3. Objectively, best move is knight f3. That's why I said that a3 is too slow. Bishop b7. I could have also played c6. Okay, h6. Yeah, I like this idea that you now play h6 so that you can prevent bishop g5, and then you play bishop d6. You don't have to play bishop e7 because of this pin. You play bishop d6 where your bishop belongs. Your bishop belongs on d6, and you also prevent his bishop from coming to f4. And later, when he plays knight f3, uh, you control e5 because your knight on b8 will either land on d7 or c6. So you have double control, and his knight cannot come to e5. Yeah, now I like bishop f5. Also, castling is good. Now, bishop f5 and rook e8 is showing. I don't know why I played this move. It's there, but it's a committing move. Now rook e8. Okay, he plays this. Now immediately it is showing that you should play c5. Let's say c5. He takes, and then there is d4. Okay, then c5 he plays knight f3. You also go knight c6. He goes bishop. He let's say goes queen d2. Now bishop. Let's say he captures d4. Knight captures. Then you lose the knight, right? So bishop captures. Okay. Knight immediately go c c5, and there was no need to prepare for it like this because the pawn was defined here. Now I play c5. Now I go knight c6. Okay. How can I miss such a move, bro? No way. This is the whole idea of playing c5, that you have d4. Queen a5. Oh, queen a5 is not. It's because of the ideas like queen a5 that black has such an advantage. Because queen a5, and now you're threatening uh, bishop takes a3, pawn takes a3, queen takes a3, king comes to b1. There are a lot of threats. Knight b4, d4, and bishop coming into the game. Rook c8 and rook c6 and rook b6. Now knight e5, knight takes, queen takes. F takes, let's say H takes, and now they're saying Queen G5. Okay, but I first played Queen G5, almost the same. Had to go Knight F3 so that he gets the tempo, and my Queen has to move. Let's say Knight F3, Queen F6, but then you take this pawn. So you see now why Queen G5 first was not that effective, and first taking F takes, H takes, and then you go Queen G5 and collect the pawn. He doesn't get the time to play Knight F3. It was so foolish to take this pawn. I don't understand why 1700 players play such a move. I mean, you are, if even if your knight is not dead, you are exposing your king. You are giving too much pawn and weak squares around your king. Yeah, I had bishop f5 immediately. Like I also had rook b8, rook b8, bishop f5. Now kind of you're making a mating net around the king with these two bishops and these two rooks. Okay, I take the pawn, king a2, bishop c5, rook f8 is also a good move, bishop g4, rook d2, rook b8, rook a2. Yeah, uh, rook takes, rook fb2, rook fb2. Yeah, rook fb2 threat is rook b8 to rook b3. Check. Hello, Piyush. You want to play? You can send me challenge. Till then, I'll play one 3+2. Mm, not out pushing this one. Queen b3. Queen b3 is rook has to go to f8. Now I can play this move. Kick his knight. Where does his knight go? d7 is not good square. Maybe h7. Okay, but now what about g4? G4 traps the knight, right? He has to sack, but he can't sack. If he sacks, still his knight is trapped. His knight remains trapped. So he can't sack, he cannot. Oh, this is good move. But still, what next? Yeah, let's play next game. Now I just take Queen h4 is not coming because there is knight over here. Bishop d5, and I have, I mean, this move is very good. E6. I'm still thinking. This is good. You can take with the queen. Now next play. Can I push g5? It's a bit radical to push g5, but it can work. I mean, there is this check coming, which then loses the knight, or there is also bishop takes, it will move our knight. If it takes and we move our knight. I think we can play safe by first exchanging this bishop, and also I don't have time to, so I'll play. Okay. What was that? It doesn't do anything. Bro! A babe. Fuck. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Basically, if I want to win, I have to be on. I have to be ahead on time. Otherwise, I always find a way to lose. I'll play knight d7. Bishop h5, or let's go bishop h5. Bishop f8, or bishop b4. Bishop b4, a3. I'll enter this move. Bishop takes. He wants to push a5, sorry, b4, a5, b4, takes, takes. What about this move? I can also play knight e4, bishop takes, pawn takes. 94, so we are good now. And I also go this. If I get my pawn on e4, it will be good positionally. Okay, he's threatening checkmate on g7. Only move is bishop f8. Now, uh, queen d5 makes sense. Auto also play quick. So he's threatening this. He has to move his knight now. Then maybe we can play rook here. Let's play. Now he'll move his rook. That's fine. Okay. Should I push f5? For now it's too weakening. f5. Let me play this quick. Otherwise I'll lose person time. Why doesn't move his bishop? Also threatening g2. There is this checkmate. We win. There's some backstory to it. See, you have to see the last stream too for that. Now I go ahead in head to head. We play c3 and let's go next queen b3. Let's grab some space. Also comes the a4 move. Hmm. We have learned one thing that this bishop doesn't belong on a3 basically most of the time. We exchange a strong bishop. We put a rook on e3. Yes, we put a rook on e3. He wants to play knight f4. Okay. What about knight f4? Okay. Knight g4. Queen h4. Let's move. And queen g4. Or does move. And then queen g4. What about rook g3 now? Rook g3 and rook g3. Let's play rook g3. Now knight, now knight, now knight g4. But comes the queen h5 move. So I push this. Pawn takes and pawn takes. Let's go. Oh, there is this fork. Always miss the forks. Uh, I have to either play rook e3 or queen f1. Sorry, king f1. King f1, but he still comes here. So let's prevent this from happening. Now we are threatening queen takes. Uh, do I want to push d e5? Where does this knight go? Oh, there isn't. It's not available. Mm-hmm. Rook. Oh, rook takes, queen takes. Rook takes. Now I can take with the rook. Bro had lot of time. Why did he do that? Out of time trouble. This is checkmate. This is not, but we take the response. I'm winning this game, most probably. This should be winning for the night. He cannot save the spawns. Next, I'll take. I'm threatening checkmate. I'm threatening checkmate if he leaves. That's fine. Oh, my knight was defended. Why did I? Why I didn't move it? 93. Oh no. You should take my knight. Because yes. Okay. If it takes the spawn, smart. Now I'm losing. Okay. Draw is good. Draw is fine as well. I'll play last 10 plus 0. If I can reach 1800, that will be good. Pawn takes, queen takes, bishop here. So it was d5. This pawn is going nowhere. So I'll take this pawn some way or other. Also, if this pawn was not there, then I had queen a4 check, winning the bishop. Next, I want to castle. You can play bishop. This is good. Okay, if I play bishop d2, is he losing his knight? Bishop d2, bishop d2, he takes queen with queen. That's why I play knight c3. Pawn takes, queen takes. Bishop takes. So I castle. Queen a4, queen takes, knight takes. Queen a4, queen takes, knight takes, and rook takes. Oh, rook cannot take. Bishop takes. I have bishop takes. I can also push h3. But this is bad for me now. Knight e5. Bishop f3, knight e5. Bishop e4. First rook check or first bishop takes. Bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes. Oh, 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 oh. I have to take, otherwise he pushes d4. Now, queen check. If I had this tactic, bishop f7, if this knight was not also knight is defending and queen is defending. Sorry. Uh, Bishop takes check, pawn takes, queen check. Just don't know what to do. Bishop g5, queen takes d5. So knight d2 doesn't work. So maybe queen c4 is castling on the next move. Knight e4, knight takes, queen takes. Let's take queen takes e4. He okay. He's too greedy. Hey, this doesn't work for him. Yeah, you get now bishop f4 is coming. Now he's gone, I think. Objectively, he must be lost now. Now, where do you go? You have to maintain. You have to maintain contact with this bishop so that when I put my queen on e2, you can castle. Queen takes, king takes, rook e1, king f1, king f1. That is bishop d6. So he cannot play king f1. So rook e7, king e7, rook e1. He has to go here maybe. Something must be there. Or how about bishop d6? Simple bishop d6 might also work. Bishop d6, how do you define now? Bishop d6 and I don't see any difference. As rook cannot move, even if he can, he cannot do anything but have pressure on c6. My other rook is coming to the party. Also, he just cannot defend this bishop now. Also, if he castles, bishop takes, he loses this knight as well. So he accepts that now he is going to be down a full piece. But this is just too bad. Also, now he loses his rook. If he doesn't want to lose the rook, he has to trade the queens. No, even if he trades the queen here, he loses his rook. So this is gone. So we reach 1800. Finally, I take your rook, brother. Generally, I'm excited to exchange queens. But this time around, I take your rook. I come with my rook. Also take your queen. Rook check. Queen f8. And what do I have here? Simple queen g7 is there. Play queen g7, also queen f7. Oh, queen f7. Okay, 87. This is technically 87. Okay. Perfect match. Bishop g4, you take. Queen takes knight g3. 65. Queen takes knight c7 here. Knight takes a8. And okay. Knight c3. Bishop takes. You take with the g pawn. Oh, yeah, knight takes here. Knight takes. What? Oh, this is so interesting. He has to take with the bishop, otherwise he loses. Why so? Because of the d5. d5, knight e5, queen b3, knight takes, g takes, bishop takes, and I have queen b7. This, 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 bishop b5. Okay, so he defends bishop d7, queen b7, rook d8. Also, rook c8 is good. Rook c8. And pawn up, and bishop b5 is coming. Let's say I want a rook d8, let's say. Then I play bishop f4. Then a lot of threats. Hmm, got it. So, mm, I have to take bishop takes here. I was in this move, bishop d2. Knight takes. This knight takes, attacking the queen. Okay. Now I have to take with the knight. Why? Knight takes, bishop, uh, bishop d6, bishop d2. Are you trapping my queen? c5, bishop c3. A lot of trouble now. But again bishop d2, queen c5, mm, bishop e3, queen a5, rook e1, rook e1, knight f6, then knight takes f6. Knight to play knight g7. Let's move. I played queen e2, but bishop takes, pawn takes, queen f3, queen f3, uh, and this move rook e1, this move bishop f4. Bishop f4 is what Taro Khan opening, okay. Against e4. I can try. I used to play Karo Khan. Let's try Karo Khan. So I'm black, right? Karo Khan is d6 or c6. It is c6, right? c6. Out of the d5. He plays what? What a weird move this is. Now do I play knight f6? Let's play d5 and push c5 maybe. Because I know c5 is the push here that you want. c5 or e5. Now at 6. Castle. S Sharma, can you subscribe this? Now that I have played your opening. Now I want to play uh, now I want to play c5 and put my knight on c6. If he allows me, I'll take. And the structure is weak. So now I should take. Why not put knight on c6 with the tempo? It can also go to b4. Because knight b4 is also valid option. Okay, let's see. Knight b4, and where does he go? His bishop is trapped, right? Knight b4, I take his bishop. Let's take his bishop. Now there's something coming. Uh, Generally, taking this pawn is not good, but it should be in this particular condition because if he takes his bishop, I'm going uh, knight f2. If he doesn't stop it, now again I go queen h4 and threaten to play knight f2. There's no queen takes. I should activate my other pieces after first defend. Uh, f5 seems a weak square, right? But then my rook can come to f6. Honestly, I don't know here what to do. Or should I just wait, go back with my knight? Why not on f2? Yeah, f2 was good square, I think. Oh ho ho ho, we are in some trouble. How do I defend? Ah, knight f2 was good square, but I thought rook can take it, but rook was on g1. Let's play again. c6, d5 takes, and knight c6, knight f6 first. How to play a6 to prevent his bishop from coming on to b5. And now I play bishop f5 first. I'll take if it takes my knight. This doesn't matter. I want to I wanted to push e6. So I first played bishop f5 that so that I can push e6. So trade. Now let's push e6. Bishop e7 and castle. Knight c6 instead of e6 was not good because he was castling, and there would be some threat of knight d5 if his rook aligns with the king. Now can I go? Let's first castle. There is knight d7 option or knight c6. Knight d7 looks good. Next I'll play rook c8 and queen b6. I take and if it takes with the rook, let's first push h6. Can you subscribe as Sarma so that when I again go live, you can come next time I go live. Rook e8 and rook c1, rook c8, rook e8 and rook c8. That's good if you are my subscriber. Queen knight h5. So that wait. Oh. Oh. I'm 1800 in rapid. I just play bad blitz. That's the thing. Now I can go knight f4. आयो 5 मिनट में. Take the rook with the check. Take this with the queen. We will exchange. आयो 5 मिनट में. We will push b4. Queen takes. Not threatening this pawn. And also we will have passer. Okay, it was not that bad a position, so that he had to resign. Okay, now I'll go. Bye bye. Yes, Sharma, bye, and whoever else is watching. Bye to you as well. Okay, I'm only watching. Other one is me. Bye bye.